Mikael Granlund. If you have any questions, you please feel free to utilize the raise hand feature and we can go ahead and get started. Sheng?
Hey, Mikael, Sheng Peng, San Jose Hockey Now. Welcome to San Jose.
Thank you.
What was your reaction to the trade? When did you hear about it?
I heard about it yesterday, and obviously it was a kind of big trade. A lot of things moving, but I'm really excited about the opportunity to be in San Jose, and obviously the team is there's a lot of young players, and obviously we'll see how everything's gonna go. But I'm really excited to be in San Jose.
Were you surprised at all? Because obviously your name has been in rumors this summer, be it trade or a buyout. So were you not that surprised that something did happen though?
Oh yeah, obviously there was some talk something could happen, and in this business you never know what's going to happen. So it wasn't a whole such a big surprise, but obviously you never know where you're going to go end up or what's going to happen. So everything kind of happens fast at the end, but now I'm part of the San Jose Sharks, and really excited about that.
And what excites you about the Sharks organization? What have you heard? Who do you know here?
Well, obviously I played with Luke Conning and Matt Benning, and know something about the team and all that. So I'm excited to like I said, come there and see how everything's gonna work out. And first of all, the fans are great. Every single time I played in the Shark Tank, it's crazy out there. So that's something that really excites me. And as a team, I think there's a lot of potential in a group. And obviously it's a young team, and we'll see how things are gonna go. But hopefully I can really help and even myself to get a big role and do my best and help the team to take the next step.
And just for yourself, last season, when you go to Pittsburgh and, maybe things didn't quite end up the way you hoped there, but just sort of what happened? Was it tough just to transition to a new city, or, your ice time was cut down a bit too? Just sort of what happened when you went over there?
Well, it's always a tough situation. It kind of happened to me when my first trade from Minnesota to Nashville. It took me a little bit of time to get adjusted, and now it's kind of the same thing. Obviously, it's the role thing. Obviously, who you play with, the ice time you're getting, and all that has a big factor in it. But at the same time, you gotta look yourself in the mirror, and I really know I'm confident I can do much more than I did in Pittsburgh, and that's why it's actually really excited about this opportunity, and I can really show people and myself. It obviously didn't work out for me or the team in Pittsburgh, so now I'm confident things are going to be a little bit different next season.
And finally, for those of us who have never been traded at the trade deadline, what is that challenge like? You mentioned that it's hard maybe to some degree to adjust to new play. So can you describe what that challenge is? What challenges were for you when you got traded to Nashville at the deadline, and of course now or recently Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I mean, it's everything happens really fast. You're just you're all of a sudden you're in a new team. There's a lot of new faces. Obviously the teams has different style of play, and obviously there's new teammates, and you need to try to figure out what they're doing out there as well. But at the same time, it's still hockey. But in the middle of the season, it's at least for me, it's been a little bit tough to it looks like to kind of get adjusted and gain the confidence for even the coach to really trust you and all that. So but yeah, I mean, at the same time, if he would just play super good, it would be different. But it's never easy.
All right, thank you, Mikael. Welcome to San Jose.
Thank you.
Curtis.
Mikhail, hi. This is Curtis Pashelka from the San Jose Mercury News. Thanks for doing this today. You mentioned a little bit, maybe looking in the mirror, after a season like last, well, it's just your time at Pittsburgh. Are there specific things that maybe you want to try to improve on as you kind of get ready for camp in a few weeks here?
Oh yeah, I wasn't happy with my season last season, but so there's some things I really wanna work on and then get myself ready for the upcoming season. But it was one of those that things just really did work out for me last season. But even season before, I was it was a pretty good season in Nashville for me and for the team. So I know I have a lot of games still in me. So I'm just excited to show myself first of all what I'm capable of, and hopefully can bring a lot of good things for the team and help the team to take the next step.
Right. I mean, you had, I think, 100 points in 138 games with the Predators before the trade. What was working for you back then that you can, take into the Sharks, I guess?
Well, I think there's a lot of things. I think I can play in pretty much all the situations, penalty kill, power play. I can try to help the team in many different ways, and I take myself as a pretty smart player. I see what's going on out there, so hopefully I can bring a lot of those things on the table and help my teammates and line mates to have a even the best season of their career. So I really hope I can do some of that stuff, and just ultimately it's just about the team game, and I just want to do whatever it needs to be done to help the team to win hockey games.
Do you have a preference whether you play the as a center or on the wing?
No, that's one of the things too. I can play many different roles. Center, wing. I'm comfortable in any position pretty much. So we'll see how everything's gonna work out where I end up. But hopefully, I can give a lot of options for the coaches and for the team to be at our best.
I mean, obviously the Penguins missed the playoffs by just a point last year, and then you have to watch Florida, go all the way to the Cup final. How frustrating was that? And after not making the playoffs, did you think that there would be some changes within the Penguins organization, I guess?
Well, yeah. Obviously, even for myself, that was the first time of my career I didn't make the playoffs. So even for me, it was a little bit of a different situation, and as an organization in Pittsburgh, the success they've had over the years, you could see like something was up, and something was going to happen. So it's just part of the business, and in Pittsburgh we couldn't make anything special happen last season. So hopefully I can bring something good to the team in San Jose, and we can grow as a team.
Are you in the United States now, or are you back home or are you when you kind of plan to make your way over to San Jose, I guess?
I'm back in Finland still, and I haven't figured out the date yet when I'm gonna be in San Jose, but probably early September. So that would be my guess. So and try to get settled in there, and see everybody there, and just getting ready for the season. It's always exciting to go to the new team and get to know all the guys and everybody who works there.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if you had it, I mean, obviously, I assume you talked to Mike Greer. Have you talked to David Quinn at all about maybe what to expect once you get there?
Obviously, I talked to Mike, but I haven't talked to the coach yet. So I'm sure that's going to happen at some point. So, but it's just enjoy the summer here and do everything I can to get ready for the season. And when it's the time to get to work again, I'm going to be ready for that and do whatever I can for the team.
Okay, thank you, Mikael. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Go to Neil.
Hi, Mikael. There's if you go back and obviously you didn't make the playoffs last year's, but you're a player who's played in the playoffs for I think I was looking at it, I think you've only missed 4 times on teams that you've been on there. I mean, how much can that leadership go to a group that's trying to trend in the right direction now and has gotten younger, but brings in older player like you that has played in cup final games and has the opportunity to provide real leadership to them?
I mean, I think it's important as a team. I remember myself when I was a younger player. I looked up to the guys who've been there, who've seen some real meaningful hockey games, and how they what they do every single day. And maybe that's the biggest thing: how professional they are, how they take care of their business and then just help the team be better. I really hope I can do that for the younger players and kind of show the way how I do my things and be ready, be professional every single day, and that's the key. And hopefully I can bring some of that to the team.
Is that a bit of a surreal thing where all of a sudden you look at yourself and you're 30 and you're one of the guys who some of the younger guys are looking up to?
I mean, it feels like yesterday I was 20, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's just the way life goes. You get older, but for myself, I've been really healthy over the years, and been playing a lot of games. So I mean, it's kind of cool, and and have an opportunity, be one of the older guys, the veteran guys in the team. So let's just try to make the best out of that.
Thanks, Mikael.
Thank you.
Sheng.
Mikael, I'm just wondering, this is your first time maybe being traded to or sent to sort of what is a rebuilding situation. What are your thoughts about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit different type of opportunity, obviously. So like I said, I know there's some steps to be had, and hopefully we can take 1 or 2 steps next season. So it's always a new season. You never know what's going to happen in this league. So it's just kind of go day by day, and but obviously it is a little bit different situation. But for me, hopefully I can bring my best game and get a big role in the team, and try to help that way the team. Obviously last season and the season in Pittsburgh, my role was a little bit different that I'm used to. So I'm excited to show the coaches and team I can really bring my A game and help the team the best I can.
And just wondering, above your window there, you have a M. I assume that's your name, and there's a fish there. Are you a big fisher? Big into fishing?
To be honest, I'm not the biggest. I know how to fish, but I'm not the biggest fisher. But I'm actually up north with my cabin right now, so maybe I'll go to fish one of these days, but not the super fan.
Okay, just one, Erik. Thank you, Mikael.
Thank you.
Anything else here for Mikael before we let him go? Okay, thanks very much. Appreciate you taking time